This is Tamara from the weather station. I'm opening up a preliminary edit of my song Ribbon, a pre-mix before we finished it. Ribbon was just this really pure, beautiful little song. It's very close to my heart, and I wanted to just treat it with this softness. My original idea for the recording is there's actually 2 pianos in the studio where we recorded Canterbury, and I wanted myself and Ben Boy to be sitting and sort of playing both pianos at the same time and kind of have this little interplay. So originally how the song began was like this. So I'm sort of beginning the phrase and he's ending it, but then I think it was Marcus or maybe Joseph or somebody had this concept of there's something actually so beautiful when we muted Ben's response to my playing, and you just hear my playing where you can hear in the performance that I'm like listening for a response that's not there. So this is how it ended up. So I wanted to feel this feeling like the part is sort of coalescing, like it's like I'm learning how to play it as I go. And as I say, with this second piano muted through that section, it brings this poignancy that really makes the song for me. But at the end of the song, we just decided to let all the pianos kind of go crazy. Ben started playing the strings of the piano with his fingernails. And then we've got this overdub piano here. I just love the feeling how it's like this overwhelm of a million pianos that descends into this beautiful, fresh chord progression that I came up with. So that's the piano world. And in the body of the song, it was really difficult to figure out the sort of stop-start feeling of the vocal, and the piano is so distinctive. It was difficult to figure out how to accompany that. But then Kieran came up with this beautiful little beat on the drums. Sort of like almost like a samba beat or something. It's very unusual. And then we've got Phil here. It's like a circle of rhythm. It's very unexpected for a little piano song. And then we've got some nice cymbal hits here. Bass and everything. So in this zone of the song, this is where we come to, as happens so many times on this record, this sort of like falling apart. You know, there's this density building up in this synth here. And then we actually had Sam Amidon come in and play fiddle, which was a real thrill. Love that little riff he played. And one of my favorite things, this bass synth kind of driving downwards. it's just such an interesting, unusual little journey there. And in the mix process, Joseph and I, it was sort of this complexity of like, here you hear the fiddle, here you hear the hydra. There's all of these like little soft, strange sort of textures that we were sort of bringing to the fore, and then having them recede until you finally fall into this descending piano here that leads us into sort of the next song. Here I also layered some noise that I took from another song, just some static. Yeah, I just wanted to feel like you were outside in the sun, and it's a very different feeling than the rest of the song. So that's Ribbon. So we recorded the body of the song in September 2023, and then this outro actually was recorded in December. I had the idea of, I didn't know where the song was going, and I came up with this new chord progression. So we actually, set everything up the same, had the two pianos, the cymbals, and then we overdubbed these descending pianos over top of our original outro, and that's how we went into the next song, the song Fleuve.